to Triple Goddess Soapery. My name is Angela, and today we are going to be stamping the soaps that are just out of view over here. First, I thought I would just show you my soap stamps. So this is a 3D printed stamp that has my logo on it. And then this is an acrylic stamp, this one here, and this is my old logo, so I'll just show you that. And because I'm on the frontward facing camera on my phone, you're actually seeing the wording in the way it's supposed to in the mirrored version, so you're seeing what it looks like on the soap. And then this was a custom stamp that I did. And then we have a few others which I haven't really used, but I might try using them again, since they are, branded to my logo being Triple Goddess. And I also have another old stamp with my old logo on it. And I also have the A. This is a brass stamp, which I don't think I ever really used. Then I have another one, another brass stamp. I don't think it's focusing very well. And then this one here too, just a little stamp. And then I have a few other little bits and bobs that I didn't actually order, so we're not going to look at them. But yeah, so I'll just finish putting that away before I start talking. So I don't really use any of the stamps except for this 3D printed stamp. And I believe I have the maker link down below in the description. I will say I don't love 3D printed stamps. I much prefer the acrylic stamps. They stamp a lot cleaner, they're a lot easier to use. With these 3D printed stamps, I find I always have to put a layer of saran wrap over the top of the soap first, which again, I don't love because it's just plastic and it's just one more piece of plastic that I have to use and that is disposable. So, like I said, don't love it. And given the choice, I will I know that eventually I'm going to go back to the seller that I had my other stamps made in the acrylic format from Etsy, and I'm going to get them to do me up some more stamps. So let's just get these soaps laid out. Now a couple of them I had already stamped because I used them for my photography for my website. Words are hard. So that one's already stamped, and then these ones I'm not going to stamp because they have the embeds and the pretty picture in them, and I don't want to stamp them. So we're just gonna leave those there, and maybe we'll try and get 2 more soaps on here. Alright, so just gonna move the stuff over here because I also have some cauldron bath bombs that I want to make. But I do have to take a run to the dollar store, see if I can find some spider rings and various different things that I can use as toppers on my cauldrons. And I want to get those before I start making because they need to go on the tops when they're still wet, hopefully, so that they stick. So all I do is I lay out my soap with the side up that I want to stamp, lay my saran wrap, which I bought at Costco, over top, and you can usually get a couple of uses out of this plastic before you have to replace it, so it's not that bad, but I don't love it. And I also really don't like stamping soap. Like, I love the way it looks, and I will never not stamp my soap. But, oh, there we go. But I find it very tedious, time-consuming, and it's hard on the wrists. Now with this stamp, all I do is I lay the stamp down, and I just kind of do what you see here, just roll my hand around on the top, and then pull it off. With the acrylic stamps, all I would do is I would spray these with a little isopropyl alcohol, and then I would lay it on top of my soap and just go bang, bang, bang with a rubber mallet, and they come out perfectly. Like I said, I really, really prefer the acrylic stamps. They're much easier to use. And while I love the maker who made this stamp, and they are Canadian, and my stamp came out perfect, they're not the best as far as they don't give the best imprint in soap, and they're harder to use. And consequently, they're harder on my wrists. And there's more waste when you use them because you're ending up using saran wrap. I have tried using just the isopropyl alcohol. I've tried using the mallet, and it doesn't work. It just messes up the soap basically. And maybe there are people out there who have mastered it. I am not that person, and that's never going to happen. Because I do not like the trial and error of messing up soaps and having to put them on my discount rack because they're all messed up on the top. So yeah. So I do this because I know it works, and we're gonna re-imprint this one because it didn't come out that well. And with my logo, because it's pretty, I don't know how to describe it, but basically with my logo, because of the way it is, it's easy to place the stamp back over again if I decide it's not imprinted enough, and just give it an extra push, which I'm doing to a few of these soaps right now. So yeah, I will say that as much as I don't like doing this process, it's definitely worthwhile. I've had many, many, many customers, strangers at markets, who have commented how much they like the logo, how good it looks, and how impressed they are by, you know, just the way it looks and how professional it looks with the stamp. So I do recommend it. I do recommend making your bars stand out, making them yours, making it your brand. And while I still feel like I have a long way to go as far as my branding goes and tailoring it to really scream Triple Goddess soapery and really, you know, having someone look at my product, regardless of what the product is, and just knowing from a distance that, yeah, that's Angela, that's Triple Goddess soapery. But I'm getting there, slowly. Alright, so we're just going to peel that off. And let's see if we can get the background to disappear here as I look like an idiot doing this. Let's just bring it closer. How's that look? And I apologize because it's backwards. I know that I could change my settings on my camera to fix that so it's not backwards, but you know, whatever. We're in the middle of things here. So yeah. So overall, I mean, I guess it's not that time consuming. How long did that take me? I had 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bars. So, I mean, I guess it's not that bad. I just don't like it. I don't like tedious jobs. I don't like tedious, mind-numbing jobs that take no thought. Like, are not, it's not a skilled job. It's, well, skilled to a point. But it's not, it doesn't require, you know, cognitive thinking, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I find it very tedious and boring. Alright, so those are done. They are actually ready to be wrapped. So we're just going to set them over here for now. And move on to the next set of bars. And then the step after this is just wrapping and labeling. So what I will do after this, if I'm in the mood, I will sit down on my computer, and I don't think I have the labels done for these soaps yet. Although they are very simple because my labeling is all fairly streamlined now. I just use Canva for my labels, and let me just flip that guy around. Basically, I look at my soaps, like, I know this is not what I was just talking about, but I look at my soaps and decide what side that is the prettiest, that I want to put my logo on, and that's the side that I stamp. But anyway, yeah, doing my labels is very streamlined now that I have a base recipe that is basically the same for every bar of soap except for two, which are my, oh, words are hard. My sensitive skin soaps. I have two. I have a recipe that's slightly different because it doesn't have coconut oil. Then I also have a recipe that is completely palm-free, which honestly I very seldom use because nobody asks for it. But yeah, so because of that, I use Canva, and my labels are already all set up, and all I have to do is, change the name. My bars are all pretty standard. I label them all at 130 grams, but most of them are 140. Some are even up to 170. But generally, they're all labeled at 130. And the only thing I have to change is maybe a couple of the ingredients. And I use Soapmaker 3, and I have all of my INCI names in there. And it's very easy just to update the labels with the proper wording and the ingredients, and then I print them in a PDF, and then I go to Maestro Labels, or no, sorry, I don't print them in a PDF, I print them to whatever the default is. Then I go to Maestro Labels, I upload the label, and then I hit print, and I print it to PDF, and then I get a full sheet of 20 labels. Most of my batches are 20 bars each, some are 10, so it's nice and even. And then I just print them out on my Canon EcoJet printer, and voila. I have 20 labels all ready to go for my soap, and they're pretty much perfect every time. I usually don't have any issues now. But when I was using Avery and doing them in like the Avery templates and their Word documents, God, it was awful. I had so many problems with the, and I don't know whether it was an Avery problem, a Microsoft Word problem, or just my printer being stupid. But printing like the super high quality from my the page feeder in the back of my printer, the alignment was always just completely messed up. But now that I print out just like high quality business document, which looks perfectly fine for the labels. Now if I was doing fancy boxes or something, or like super detailed printing, I would get that done by a professional, because I don't think that this printer could handle it, or at least not to the quality that I'd want it to be done at. But yeah, ever since switching to online labels in the Maestro label printer and just printing to PDF and figuring out my printer settings, printing labels has been a lot less headache. And I will say too, for those who are looking for the most cost-effective way to get your labels done, my printer cost me about, I don't know, $400 or $500. It's a Canon EcoJet, I think. Basically the ones that has the 3 individual colors plus the black, and you can buy the colors individually. The ink lasts forever. The print quality is really good, although there is a bit of a learning curve. Now, like I said, the back where you put the paper in, when the back feeder, I don't like. I find no matter how hard I try and how much I screw around with it, the alignment's never right. So now maybe there's the Epson, maybe it's better, the Epson EcoJet. But otherwise, I do really like this printer, and I do recommend it. If you're gonna do a little more high-tech stuff, if you want to print some really super like high quality, glossy, or really detailed graphics for your soap labels, whatever, then this might not be the printer for you. You probably have to go with a color laser printer or get your labels printed professionally. And someday I may go that route, but I'm definitely going to need my sales to pick up before that becomes a thing, before that's a reality. I don't think I showed you this soap before I started stamping it, and this is my second round using this saran wrap, and I will most likely replace it. And I do find my label, because it's round, I don't have to be super picky about how straight it is because it still looks pretty good. Alright, so looks like I was using the wrong side of that, but whatever. By that I mean I'm getting some chocolate residue on my soap. So yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on camera. But you can see on the plastic the imprint of my stamping. And it's starting to break through the plastic a little bit, so we're gonna need a new one. So I'm just gonna toss that. Alright, so this is what Mermaid Cove looks like. She's absolutely gorgeous and she smells gorgeous. Got some shells and some mermaid tails embeds on top. Yeah, she smells really good. This is hoping going to be a really good seller. It's definitely very popular on the website as far as people looking at it and people commenting on social media, so we shall see. Of course, it's a little late. Oh, I think I got a little bit of a plastic on the top of this one. Just peel that off. Like I said, saran wrap, not my favorite thing, but it does help me get a really good stamp, a nice clean crisp stamp on my soap. So until I switch back to an acrylic stamp, that is unfortunately just the way it is. So I am recording this on a Saturday, and I have many other things that I needed to do this week that did not get done, and things that I still need to do this weekend that I'm hoping I will get to. Energy has been at an all-time, well, maybe not all-time low, but at an all-year low. My energy's not been as bad lately as it has been previously, but holy crap, it's been bad. And it's just really hard to get anything done when you're freaking exhausted all the time and all you want to do is sleep. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Alright, and the other soap, so we're going to finish off those 8, and then we have, this is Autumn at the Abyss. It's got some leaves and some apples on it, and it smells like autumn. The fragrance is called Leaves by Windy Point Soaps. Oh, and the fragrance for this one, that is Saltwater Mermaid, also from Windy Point Soaps. Alright, so we're just going to get those on there. And get some fresh saran wrap. And every time I use saran wrap, it does kill my soul a little bit. But right now, my husband is not working, has not been working for about, I don't know, longer than he should be, 3 months. And I just can't bring myself to spend $50 on a soap stamp when I have saran wrap that's already paid for, and this stamp which is already paid for. So yeah. So one other thing I've been working on this week, I ordered, so I have some 4" by 4" by about, I don't know, 3" 2" something like that. Windowed gift boxes. They're just like craft paper boxes, and they're brown craft paper. And then I also ordered this week some, I think they're 7.5 by 3.5 or maybe 4 inches by about 2 inches deep. Maybe not quite 2 inches deep, 1.5. And they're white and windowed, and they're super high quality. I'm really impressed with them. And if anybody asks, I can post the link. This soap's a little bit harder than the other one. Yeah, anyway, I can post the link. If you like, just ask. And they're high quality. I was really impressed with them. They're about 50 or 60 cents a box on Amazon. And I really like them. And I've added an option for $2. You can have whatever you have in your shopping cart packaged up in a gift box, And it will be a gift box of my choosing, so it'll depend on, what you ordered and how it fits in the box, obviously. And yeah. I have posted a few examples of what the box would look like on social media. But it'll come with whatever you've ordered. It'll have white paper shred, but if it's Christmas and it's a Christmas themed box, I do have like Christmas color paper shred. And it'll also come with 1 or 2 or 3 motivational or theme stickers. I have mermaid stickers, I have dragon stickers, I have witchy stickers. And then I have like inspirational stickers. So there'll be a few of those in the box. And I thought that would just be fun. And what I'm going to do for the markets is I'm going to do up some theme boxes. So I'll do like the mermaid collection, and I'll have mermaid soap, mermaid bath bomb, and mermaid perfume oil in a box with mermaid stickers. And I'll do the same with things like Cathedral Grove mists and what else? I have a list in my phone of ideas for boxes, and it'll come with my logo on the box as well as like a sticker that just, I don't know, just a long sticker that just says, the mermaid collection, and it'll list, what's in the box and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get, oh, and there's the plastic ripped on that one. I'm going to get those done this week because I have a market this coming weekend, and there's another one ripped. And also going to be working on my cauldron bath bombs, and they will just be fun colors. I'm thinking of doing like an acid green and what else? Acid green, some kind of, I don't have any lip safe neons. I don't think. I'll have to check, but they're micas anyway, and I prefer to use lakes. But yeah, so maybe like an acid green, some kind of hot purple, or hot pink, hot pink. I have this. And then I'm gonna do like a purple. So purple, green, pink, black, and then maybe an orange. We shall see, but these are little cauldrons. So this is like a 2.5-inch size bath bomb. I don't know what the price point will be on them yet, probably about $6, but I have to check. And we'll put like maybe a mystery color inside, or a little prize, I'm not sure. And if there's no prize inside, then I'll put like a ring on top, like one of those spider rings or whatever from the dollar store. So yeah, that's the plan. But that also means that I need to get my butt to the store. I also have a package to pick up from Windy Point Soaps, because for some reason Canada Post decided, without permission, to redirect my package to my place of work instead of my home address. It was supposed to be delivered last Friday. I had to think about that for a second. And I got an error message saying that there was a problem with the address and they need to fix it. So nobody contacted me. And then on Monday, was it Monday? I got a message that the package was out for delivery. And then I mysteriously got a sticker on my door at work saying that they attempted delivery, and now I had to go pick up my package at the post office. But nobody asked me to redirect the package to my work address. The original address was correct. So I think Canada Post is a little bit on crack. That is my official opinion on that. Nobody asked my permission to redirect my package, and yet it was redirected. And it was redirected to an alternate address that I specifically was not using. This is where I didn't use another one. So yeah, so that's a little bit annoying, especially since my husband was home on that Friday, as well as home on that Monday. And if they had just delivered the package to the door, to my house, on the Monday at 8:07 in the morning, we were both still here because I hadn't left for work yet. So that's kind of annoying. And then Wednesday I was off. And it must have been Tuesday that they attempted delivery. Because I didn't go Tuesday after work. And then Wednesday I was off work, but I just didn't have the energy to go to the post office. And then Thursday, Friday, I stayed home from work because I was just miserable and just laid on the couch all day and slept and just didn't do anything. And now today is Saturday and I really want my package. And I really should go to the dollar store too. And I also should just leave my husband at home or else he's just going to spend money. Because, you know, he's a man, he likes candy and he'll want to go to the dollar store with me and spend money because, you know, that is just who he is. So, yeah. I want to get my package because there's a bunch of fragrance oils in there. And what else did I order? God, I don't remember, but I am going to do an unboxing. And this video is getting long. It's almost 30 minutes long. It'll be 30 minutes by the time I'm done here. But, yeah, so that's what my Saturday's looking like. And right now I am sweating my face off. Because it is now closing in on 76 degrees in my soap studio with the door closed. I could have opened the windows and I probably should have. But it's kind of late for that now. So we are just going to finish these off. And this was what? 10, 20, 30 bars of soap that I've stamped? Not quite, because some of them are already stamped. And honestly, that's about my limit for one session, because like I said, it hurts my wrists and my hands, but also it's so tedious. I hate these tedious jobs. Alright, so we're just about done here. I would like to thank you if you've made it this far. You are the true heroes of my my YouTube channel. If you like this kind of content, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button for more content. And I will be back soon because next we're going to be labeling and wrapping these soaps, and that's super exciting and you don't want to miss that. Thank you so much for watching. I guess I could show you the soap, although I guess I did show you one of the first ones. But that is what Autumn at the Abyss looks like, all stamped up and ready to go. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.